I looked it up. I did Google what's the definition of a power couple, and I looked at some pictures. Of course, like you were saying, Jay-Z and Beyonce came up, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle came
Oh,
up.
yes.
And one thing is that essentially everything I was reading up was saying is that two people who are individuals, but they're influential in their own way. And I was like, wait a minute, that sounds kind of like humanism. Like, how you gonna decide that you're gonna be influential? You know, and even and also it was also the financial aspect of it. But ultimately the power couple of just you do your thing, I do my thing, boom. And it's so funny because a couple of years ago I was actually talking to somebody. I think me and DJ were working on something, but I was talking to somebody and they were just like, oh well, you stopped doing everything that you were doing. And I was like, well, as a woman, my husband has vision. He has these things that he want to do, and why not, instead of us working on things separately, come together? Like, why not? But also because I've learned to not be so preachy. I like, this is what you should do, and just talk about my life. But it's like, why not help my husband do that? Because he can do even more if I'm helping him. Somehow, ultimately, power couples don't align with kingdom. You know, we mentioned it earlier about, I think you mentioned it, Alicia, about two different visions. That's nothing but dot vision. And so this idea that the world is promoting about power couples and both of y'all doing whatever y'all want to do, it doesn't line up with scripture because, like you mentioned earlier, Alicia, that we are supposed to be interdependent. We're supposed to, as we were talking about, support with those roles of I want to say being powerful together, but just that concept of a power couple, it doesn't align with kingdom because everything is integrated in the kingdom. There is just this unique, I don't want to say oneness, but it's just this beauty that the Father has created for the family and for marriage. Just even in the beginning with Mata Izanigad, and just how everything was set how he wanted. And so just this concept of if you look at it, there's no power couple in there. They wasn't doing their own thing. Adam was given the vision, and Matza Izanigad, before she got out of order, she was supposed to support that vision. Mm-hmm. And so this is it. To sum it all up, power couples don't align with kingdom. It's not what I want to say, but it's the nice way. Did that answer your question?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I was gonna say I disagree, just to, I don't know, spice it up. I don't know, see what happens. But no, I definitely agree with everything you were saying as far as how, like, again, it's that thing about, the concept of good, in which that's probably a whole nother, podcast topic, because that's how the enemy gets in. He is a copycat and he tries to make things appear like it's desirable and it's pleasant. And because I feel like, for me, when I think of a power couple, that's the main thing. Like, it's someone that you aspire to be like, and that has it all together. And people put those relationships on a pedestal and aspire to be like them. But the trick was, Tori, when you were talking about how it's about that individualism. And, that I got my thing going on, he got his thing going on, and together, we're awesome. And it's like, no, that's not the design. So it doesn't matter how awesome you are, or you think, how successful you think you are, the way that you're defining that success and acting it out is just not what kingdom success looks like. So that's the problem that I have with it. It's like, it's not, and first of all, why are we glorifying ourselves anyway? Like, that's not a kingdom concept, in itself. This whole power couple thing, like, the focus shouldn't be on me. I'm here to glorify Elohim. And that's what I want to edify, and what, I guess I want people to say about me is, like, not focusing on my material things and titles and those types of accomplishments.